2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Taking the floor tonight here on 2K Sports, the Miami Heat against the Indiana Pacers at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Taking a look at the Pacers, the 4-5 matchup often the most tightly contested. But as the number 4 seed, they enter the series with the assured swagger of a team that expects to dominate. And here we are, start of the series. Kenny, how important is it as a team to set the tone in this opening?
Well, every team, Ernie, is looking to play at its own pace, its own tempo. You want to force the other side to have to adjust to what you're doing, not the other way around.
You know, a lot will be made out of the results of game one. People will overreact, start jumping to conclusions. But at the end of the day, it is just one game. Plenty of series left to go.
Overreact? What do you mean overreact?
That's overreacting right
What do you mean overreact?
That's overreacting.
See, I can't believe when you...
That's overreacting.
Now I understand. It's coming hard.
Downtown Indianapolis moving at warp speed in this time-lapse footage. We're in the basketball hotbed of Indiana. Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round one, game one. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, Victor Oladipo has a huge task and a long road in front of him making his way back from that knee injury. But you talk to his teammates, and they rave about his mental makeup. They say he's an incredible person, great to be around, the most positive guy they've ever played with. So, Kevin, if anyone can come back from this, he can.
You better believe it. Outstanding, David. Thank you. So here's Miami's starting group. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Filling out the wings, it's Waiters and Butler. And it's Dragic in at the point guard position. And for Indiana, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's McConnell in at the 1. And the Pacers start off with the ball. He kicks to Turner. Oladipo outside. Pass to McConnell. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Dragic. Waiters grabs the miss.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And how about the leaping ability? Butler gets off the ground so fast, especially on these alley-oops.
McConnell passes to Oladipo with the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Outside Dragic. It's stolen by Oladipo. Goes back up. Warren, count it.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Dragic. Stolen by Warren. Here's Oladipo. Feeds it to Warren. Butler with the steal. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's the lob to the hoop. And Adebayo throws it down.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's McConnell. Good work there as it goes. And it's the Heat with the ball. And here's Dragic. Here's Adebayo. Can't get the reverse layup to fall. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way over Waiters. Oladipo misses. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Dragic. Outside Butler. From outside the arc. Sabonis grabs the board. For Indiana, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. McConnell kicks to Warren. Passes to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Oladipo for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Dragic the pass to Waiters. Back to Dragic. Olynyk with it. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. Now, here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded. Outside Warren. The kick out to Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot. Knocked away. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Poked away. And so here is Indiana. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Indiana again missing.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Now here's Dragic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Connects from three-point range.
And Butler knows he's got the green light to shoot whenever he wants to, especially when it's a catch-and-shoot situation.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Now for Indiana. TJ Leaves checked in for Sabonis. Doug McDermott comes in for Warren. Lamb, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Brogdon subbed in for TJ McConnell. And a new group in for the Heat. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Johnson comes in for Olynyk. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. And Hero subbed in for Butler.
You know, he's a big guard who really uses his size well. Brogdon is capable of playing either of the guard spots. He's old school in that way, just a guard who happens to be very versatile.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Brogdon hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Winslow against Lamb. Hero passes to Winslow. The pass to Johnson. Outside, Jones. He tries for 3. Not going to go that time. And Indiana will come the other way. The 15-footer. Here's Brogdon, and Jones sends it back. 1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. Plenty of space. And the basket is good. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Lamb. Back to Turner. Pass to Lamb. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Winslow. Pass to Jones. Here's Johnson. Jones in the post. McDermott with a steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. The shot by Brogdon wide open. The three-pointer no good. Turner against Jones. Passes it to Hero. Now Leonard. Off with the layup. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pacers lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Tough-nosed Jimmy Butler talks about the mantle of being a franchise player.
You call me a leader, all-star, whatever you want to call it, but with that comes a lot of, some people call it pressure, but a lot of responsibility is what I call it. Every night you got to show up. You have to be productive. You have to show guys even when you're hurt, you can still play. Even when you're tired, you got to go out there and do what you're supposed to do. It's fun to me. I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way.
And that's what he worked for. And he works as hard as anyone, Greg, in the NBA.
And you see that competitiveness and desire in his play.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Leaf is out there with Turner. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Holiday in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. The first free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. Here's Leaf. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Turner. Here's Leaf. And there's the pass to Lamb. Holiday against Jones. Pocket 4. No one near Turner as he lets it go. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Turner's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Winslow from 10 feet out. Nice move. And it's It's off the back rim. No good. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Pacers. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Turner. Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. Dion Waiters comes in for Hero. Holiday against Waiters. Now, here's Brogdon. Defense is right there. No good on that one. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And penetrating well there, Jimmy Butler. Nice drive with aggression.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Poke loose. Stolen by Waiters. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. For Miami, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. That free throw, no good. Indiana making some changes. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Leaf. Oladipo comes in for Jeremy Lamb. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. The Heat also changing it up. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Leonard. And it's Dragic in for Justice Winslow. Good on the second free throw. Here's McConnell. To the inside. Here's Warren. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Waiters passes to Johnson. Nice D from Warren.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now here's Dragic. He's covered by McConnell. And yes, it's good.
And I respect the craftiness and savvy of Dragic. I mean, when he gets positioned deep inside, he finds a way to score.
Up top, McConnell. He's guarded by Dragic. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Had the space there, but it's offline. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Butler got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And Butler is no easy cover. When he's in the paint, he's looking to score, which is what you should do. I like his attacking, confident mindset.
Now, here's McConnell. Oladipo outside. Rebound by the Heat.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Blazing speed on display from Butler. Superb at finding a way to get behind the defense in transition and taking what he gets.
And so it's Indiana with it. Following the score by Miami. And it's Dragic with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. Heat also with the sub. Bam Adebayo's checked in for James Johnson. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Got a piece of it. Back to Sabonis. Oladipo left side. And that one drops for him.
Nice feed, just like his dad. Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
Now here's Dragic with his first shot attempt. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Down low, here's McConnell, and the layup's good off the glass. McConnell's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And the basket by Olynyk.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's McConnell after the Heat pick up 2. Let's a floater go. A minute 20 left in the second quarter. Kicks it to Waiters. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 6 assists now in the game. Timeout called the Pacers.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Some changes here for the Pacers. Turner comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. The Heat also changing it up. Jones checked in for Olynyk. Hero comes in for Dion Waiters. And Winslow subbed in for Goran Dragic. Now, here's Brogdon. Oladipo finds Warren. Over Jones. Warren, good. Warren's got 6 points. And here are the Heat now. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Butler. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Brogdon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
The Heat have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And that one falls for Jones. TJ Leaves checked in for Indiana. Lamb comes in for Oladipo. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Pacers trail by 4. Here's Lamb. And Jones pulls it down.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Adebayo. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Butler. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. And that's 13 points for Butler.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Brogdon has really good strength, and despite being bumped by the defense, still maintains his balance and plays right through it.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. That free throw good from Brogdon. Now here's Winslow. Here's Adebayo. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Miami Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoffs are happening, and we're happy to have you here for the halftime show. Looking at Miami, they've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Heat first half.
Well, it's about time Jimmy Butler decided to take over something we know he can do. Tough, physical, skill, and when he's got that jumper working, woo-wee.
Kenny, what did you think about Indiana?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
We're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Miami, Butler and Olynyk, the forward duo. Dragic and Waiters, they're the backcourt. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And here's McConnell after Dion Waiters getting his 3 to go. 2 points, that one goes. Dragic has got his second basket of the night.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Back to Turner. They double him with Butler. Pocket 6. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Turner's got 6.
Well, and the way the game is played in this day and age, it really is beneficial to have a big man who can stroke it from deep. And Turner is definitely of that ilk.
Olynyk can't hit. Pacers trail by 9. Warren finds Oladipo. The teardrop falls in. He has 6.
Boy, the floater is one of the most beautiful shots in the game, and when used correctly, Victor Oladipo showing you he's got that shot down pat.
Raiders for 3, and again Miami with the triple.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And Indiana shooting 43% for the game. On its way from Oladipo for 2. Rebound by the Heat. Now Dragic. Waiters gets a wide open look, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 8th assist here tonight. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Oladipo. Rebound by Olynyk.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Pacers trail by 15. Bounce pass from McConnell. Shot to stop the run. It's deflected. Floats it up for Butler and slam dunk by Butler.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And the Pacers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Justin Holiday's checked in for the Pacers. The Heat also changing it up. Leonard, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Johnson in for Kelly Olynyk. Now, here's McConnell, guarded closely. Will it go? And Turner with the lay-in. Turner's got 5 points now this quarter.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Turner comes with the double team. Outside Butler. He feeds it to Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And the Heat lead by 17.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Oladipo against Waiters, and he uses the glass on the layup. And it's 8 points for Victor Oladipo.
Boy, Oladipo has really expanded his game, can do a lot of damage in a lot of different ways at the offensive end. Very polished.
Now here's Waiters. He's got 14. Butler deciding where to go with it. Dishes to Johnson. And it's good for 2. Johnson's got 5.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 17. Pass to Holiday. Now here's McConnell. He's guarded by Dragic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the high post. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
For Indiana. TJ Leaves checked in for TJ Warren. McDermott comes in for Justin Holiday. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Brogdon subbed in for TJ McConnell. And then for Miami, Derek Jones. He's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Hero comes in for Dion Waiters. And Winslow subbed in for Goran Dragic. Here's Hero. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Pacers trail by 15. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Here's Leaf. He's guarded by Johnson. 11 feet away. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Miami again turning it over.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Winslow against Brogdon. Pass to Lamb. Here's Leaf. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, making plays for others, something Lamb has been encouraged to do more of, especially in the pick and roll.
On the wing, Winslow. Covered by Lamb. Leonard kicks to Winslow. Johnson dishes to Jones. It's good. And the Heat lead by 15.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
There's the call on James Johnson. That's his first foul. The Pacers making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in. Heat on D. To the paint. And the pass to McDermott. Leaf. And he converts the layup. Leaf's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Winslow, the pass to Leonard. And a miss there on the triple. Outside, Lamb. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Miami ahead. They lead by 13. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indiana. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. We've got Jeremy Lamb. Leaf is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's McDermott in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Winslow against Lamb. Knocked loose. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Lamb leading the charge. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Yeah, the speed in transition. That's what kills. When you allow Lamb to leak out, he's going to get to the rim.
Hero passes to Olynyk. Great look, but off the mark.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
So it's Miami now, following the score by Indiana. On the clock. Jones for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Leafs got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Brogdon. Got a piece of it.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Brogdon's got 5 points in the quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Pacers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And the Heat call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for T.J. Leaf. T.J. Warren comes in for McDermott. Oladipo, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. Then for the Heat, Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Derek Jones. Waiters comes in for Hero. And it's Dragic in for Winslow. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He likes the effort, he likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it, and let's make the most of it to win this series. See if they can get it done.
To stop the drought, and there's the nice layup by Butler. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Heat?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here's Oladipo. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And that one, good. And that's now 10 points for Victor Oladipo.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Sabonis, no good. Here's Butler, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
You know, that's just simply outstanding focus. Butler is used to getting hit on the way up, expects to be bumped and jostled around, and still muscles his shots in. Good shot.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 9-point game. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. It's blocked. Here's Dragic. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And now it's an 11-point Heat lead.
Boy, Butler doing a nice job taking advantage of the open man. Good quick pass there.
Oladipo against Waiters. They need this. Here's Warren. Rebound by Olynyk.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Dragic finds Butler. Back to Dragic. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Now, here's Oladipo. Over Waiters. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 13. Olynyk inside, defended by Sabonis. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Oladipo. He's off on that one, and it's Miami the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Waiters. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
A
tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Heat.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Butler.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Jimmy Butler.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
What a way to start the series. If this game is any indication, he's going to be an unstoppable force the next few games. They need this one. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Heat leading by 15. Right side, Dragic, Robinson, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
.46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Holiday. Goran Dragic grabs the board. And here are the Heat now. 17-point lead, their biggest.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
To the middle, Itadze, and it's good, 2 points.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Here's Miami now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Okpala. Taken away by Holiday. Right side Holiday. From 13. It's hauled in by the Heat. Dragic with it. Offline. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jimmy, you have not been shy about setting the bar high for this team defensively. Now, how do you think you did at that end tonight?
We did our thing tonight. We came out, put bodies on guys. Basketball is a game of runs, and they got some great scores, but in the end, we did what we were supposed to do.
You got the last run, and that's what matters. Thanks, Jimmy. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.